Matt,
Yes.
how in the world are you?
Better. Much better. I got what I'm it's like 99% sure of. I got food poisoning from eating a sandwich. I think I've gotten food poisoning maybe like 4 times in my life, and I hate it because I always know what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you can say that about most sicknesses, like strep throat. You're gonna cry because your throat hurts like crazy. And food poisoning, eventually, what is in must come out.
Right. Usually the most explosive ways.
Yes.
That's what everyone tunes into us to hear.
Yeah. The amazing movements of my body.
The symptoms of food illness.
Yeah. It was gross. I hated it. But
Should really be called food illness instead of food poisoning, because that makes it sound like it was definitely intentional. I poisoned your food.
they did. They did not check their meats. I'm not gonna say the name. I don't know if I can or not. I think I can. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I don't know.
You can say, I ate at this place, and then I was exhibiting the symptoms of food poisoning.
I thought I was gonna have it my way. Oh wait, no, that's a completely different place. Never mind. This is just not a good time. This is not a good time. I thought it was gonna be a good sandwich. Wasn't a good sandwich. This is a sad sandwich. They intentionally poisoned me.
But you were trying to eat healthier.
I was. That's what I get for trying to eat. I've been trying to do better. That's right. I already.
Don't hit the mic.
I eat the filter, not the mic. Been trying to eat healthier and stuff. So, like, tea. And I try to eat better. Not my typical super meaty, delicious, saucy covered sandwich. And that's what I get.
Serves you right.
Yep. That was a really fun day as far as like mentally goes, because I was going in and out of like sleep and consciousness. Like I kind of like lost track of time. Like I remember waking up early, calling my boss and being like, I can't come in. I'm just something bad's gonna happen, and it doesn't need to happen at work. And he was just like, all right, well, go ahead and call me if you're feeling any better. I was like, okay. And like an hour later, that happened, and then I remember you left.
Mm-hmm.
And then I forgot everything that happened until like 7 or 8.
That night.
Yeah. But I was awake. I know I was. But I have no idea what happened that day. I can't remember anything. So that was fun. That's the most exciting thing that's happened in my life this week. Other than today, apparently Nashville decided to give a nice glossy gleam to the roads.
Yes, reporting to you semi-live from the Southern Ice Station of the United States, Nashville, Tennessee.
Yes. So it was nice. Got to get another day.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Or you don't.
I don't have to be sad. I don't have to do bad things. You just get to...
You're making it sound like you work for the mafia or something.
I didn't have to do it anymore.
I don't want to do it anymore.
No, it's nice. Got a call. They were like, "Don't come in. You can come get your check if you want. That's all on you because we don't know how the conditions of the roads are gonna get." I was like, I'm probably gonna have work tomorrow, so I was like, I'll just pick it up tomorrow. I'm not really.
Not really
I think
feeling
I think I'm mostly up to date on all of my bills, so. And I have plenty, so I can wait a day. I guess it's 3 because even if I put it in, it's not gonna go through until Tuesday.
Wow.
Oh well. Still fine. As far as video games go, I beat Breath of the Wild. Got the good ending. Found all of the memories.
On your own?
There were... Was it? There's just one. I had no idea where that forest one was. No idea. The one that I had the second most trouble with was the one that looked like it was like a spring area.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't think of what it was, and I kept looking at it, trying to think of like where it might be, because it looked kind of man-made. And then I saw the goddess statue in the background. I was like, oh,
It's at a spring.
and it was a big goddess statue, so I was like, oh, that's got to be like one of the springs of courage, wisdom, and power.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the spring of power. So I searched around for it, and then I found it right next to, I believe it was Death Mountain, right? It's right next to Death Mountain.
Which one?
Spring of Power.
Power? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, so I went over there, found it. That forest one, I officially, I just looked it up and was like, there's too many forests in this game to go looking around in all of them. I'm okay with that. 11 out of 12. I guess the hidden 13 picture. But
That's a gimme.
yeah, that's just like, here you go. I'm like, okay.
It's like, go there.
Super easy. One of the easiest ones they have.
And then you get to watch the memories anytime you like.
Yes. Beat Ganon. That was visually very satisfying. As far as gameplay goes, it was extremely easy, and it was kind of sad. It was a little disappointing at the end.
Basically, and I think that's a big deal too, because the whole game, as soon as you finish those first 4 shrines on the Great Plateau, and the king tells you about what happened, at that point, it's like, that is your main goal. You have to destroy Ganon. And for all the build-up to be one of the, in my opinion, less memorable final bosses from a Zelda game. Yeah, so the first form, what'd you think of? Yeah, let's break it down by the forms. What'd you think of the first one?
You talking about Ganon?
Yeah.
It's easy. He got obliterated.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Half
wait.
of his health.
Okay, after that point, the first... Yeah. Okay. I thought he looked really cool.
Yeah.
And I still can't do the shield thing. I think I did it once on a Guardian.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
After all your hours of playing?
Yeah. No, I can't get that timing right to literally save my life. Can't do it.
I mean, I kind of look for the visual cue of them about to fire it, and that helps a lot.
Yeah, and it I'm not saying it's definitely easy to tell because the little like radiation waves that are going off, like they go in and then it goes. When they go in, right before that is when you kind of want to start. But for whatever reason, I either do it too early, or I don't do it at all. And the one time I did get it, I was moving up while shielding, and when I knocked it, it went straight into a rock that was like kind of protecting the Guardian's eyes. I was like, come on. You can't even... The one time, and I don't even get to kill you with it. So I took out an Ancient Arrow and I was like, Hyrule Castle. I'd say it's definitely the best dungeon in the game.
Easily.
There are a lot of people that are saying that it's probably the best dungeon that they've ever done. I don't know how I feel about that. But it was definitely, as far as like what a dungeon normally feels like in a Zelda game, that felt more like it, because there were like different ins and outs that you can go through, or you could just go.
Yeah.
I guess that was one thing that's not normally in a dungeon, is like you can just go straight to Ganon. Like it doesn't even matter. You can just go straight to him if you want, or you can like search around and like find all the hidden goodies in there, like the Hyrule Shield or Hylian Shield, right? And there's a bunch of other, like, I think one of the DLC items, the Royal Guard armor, is like hidden throughout the castle. I found 3 of those pieces, and I didn't think that was like a DLC. I thought that was just like a part of the game.
I think the chests that are DLC say EX on them. But yeah, I was about to say, when I played through it, there was no Royal Knights armor. So
it doesn't look DLC. As cool as I thought it would. But yeah, it's definitely second phase of Ganon, beast form.
I'm pretty sure it's the biggest form of Ganon there ever has been.
It was also one of the easiest fights with Ganon I think that's ever been.
It's like the easiest fight in the game.
I had more trouble fighting Bokoblin.
You basically can't lose.
No. He only attacks forward.
Yeah.
There's nothing else. When it happened, or I don't want to say when it happened, because I saw gameplay for the game long before I ever played it. When I saw it happening, I was like, oh man, you have to run around this giant Hylian field while super OG Ganon is just running you down. And no, he just sits still while you shoot him with the light bow.
He stays in one spot and he tries to turn around very slowly.
Also, I was kind of disappointed that I didn't get the light bow.
Yeah.
I think in most Legend of Zelda games you get to keep the light bow.
Or you get light arrows or something.
Yeah. But I think the bow had 100 base power.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't know what the strongest melee weapon is as of now. I think the strongest one I've seen is 70.
Really? I think the strongest I got was it was well over 100.
I think those are the Lionel weapons. I think golden Lionels.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I haven't even fought a golden Lionel yet.
Really?
No, because I haven't played the DLC.
Golden Lynels are only in the DLC.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, they only get as strong as silver Lynels.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
As I ran into one, and I was like, I barely took down a green version of you. Granted, I had weaker weapons when I killed my first Lionel.
Yeah.
But I feel like I could kill it. Any of them. I know it's possible.
They're the funnest game, or I'm sorry, they're the funnest fights in
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole game. They're
Because
so
it has
fun.
everything. You can
You
throw
can
their
use
fireballs at them.
Yeah, you can use every strategy, any strategy you want works, but they're just really tough.
And my favorite is getting on the back if I'm just beating them.
Yeah.
It's so fun. I was kind of disappointed not to see any iron knuckles
Yeah.
in the castle. I thought that would have been a really cool enemy.
Yeah, that's another complaint about the game is that when it comes down to it, there's like maybe 4 different types of enemies that use weapons. And then you have random like bats, choo-choos. Then the skeleton versions of those same enemies.
The nightmare ones. It's like the nightmare phantom ones, yeah. Which it would have been. I think adding a few more enemies throughout the game would have been cool, like Dark Nuts,
Yeah.
Iron Knuckles. That'd be really cool. Just some like even some phantom soldiers, like in the castle, would have been really cool. Because like you can get there's like a phantom soldier armor that you can get.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I liked how they made the Hinoxes sub bosses,
That was cool.
and we haven't seen them since Link to the Past. So,
I do like fighting them. When I first started the game, I avoided them at all costs. But now, whenever I see one, I'm like, yes.
I'm gonna get a bunch of weapons from this.
Good game, good fun game. Still going through it, trying to get all the DLC stuff. Still need to do. There's 2 mazes. Or still need to find all the trials.
And the Korok seeds, don't forget those.
No, not doing it. Can't do it.
You know, you get a mask that helps.
Yeah. I'm still not gonna do it. I can't. Nintendo's been asking a little too much of us lately. Getting 800 or 999 moons and now 900 Korok seeds. There's only so much of your collectathon I'll play. But yeah, it's still, after I beat it, I took like a few days to like, I don't know, calm down and relax from it, because usually when I just like blast through a game, when there's a bunch of end game content that I can do, or like stuff to do after I've beaten the game, I tend to stop just because I was like, oh, I played so much of that, I want to do something else, and then I don't touch that game for like a few months. So I was like, I'm just gonna give it a little bit. And then today I was like, I don't have to go to work. I'm just play Legend of Zelda.
I'm gonna play Zelda again.
And that's basically all I've played this week. What about you, Steven?
Well, White Knight Chronicles 2, I think when last we checked on my status, I was at the end of the game, and I think I decided that I needed to grind a little bit. And by grind a little bit, I mean like gain about 8 levels. So I just got to the point where I think I'll be able to comfortably beat the final boss. It's 3 final bosses in a row. It's, yeah.
Oh, man.
So, and the first one, or the first boss, you are one of 3, and if even one of you dies, game over. Yeah. You have to win against 2 targets, and no one's allowed to die. And sometimes the AI doesn't like to heal themselves. So
Let's see, what you gotta do is you just gotta go to the Kingdom Hearts game. You gotta take out Donald's AI program, and you just have to put it into one of your other companions.
And the thing is,
Be healing out the walls.
any other time of the game, if someone gets about halfway with their HP, someone will heal. Either if you're running low on HP or they will heal at half. Sometimes they just don't in this final battle. And you can't heal them. You have to switch to that character because each person can only heal themselves at that point. So the only thing you can really do is switch over and hopefully pull it off in time. Because once you start healing, you have to cast it, which also takes time. But I think up to the point where I can go in, just stock up on their mana potions in the game, ethers, and probably get it my first try. And I'm about chapter 34 in Project Cross Zone out of 40, so yeah, I'm getting there. I've actually been able to play a lot more than I normally do, so thankfully I've been able to find the time